Hello, fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today for number 4 in my Stay and Go series. I've had one from Diamond Art Club, which was Notre Dame Night. I decided to keep that one. I've had one from Craftably, which I decided to let go of, and I've had one from Jaded Gem Shop, which I'm also going to let go of. This one is from Dreamer Designs, just because I thought I'd spread the love a little bit. As I look at my stash, which I've been growing in preparation for our move to Canada, I am really kind of taking a look at, do I want to schlep these all the way there? And I have a list of maybe 6 or 7 that I'm just not quite sure of. So I thought I would open them, make them part of this series, and we'll see how things go. This one is from Dreamer Designs, like I said. This one is called Autumn's Sun, and I'll stick a picture of it over there so you guys can see it. I love the color palette of this image, but I'm just not sure with the size and everything if it's what I want to do. So let's take a look at everything, and then you guys can let me know if you think I should keep it or let it go. So let me get in the box and get everything out, and I will be right back. I always forget that some of the older ones of the Dreamer Designs, at least I think the oldest ones, because that's what I've done, my older ones come in this branded bag. But anyway, so we've got our drills here. It is a round kit, which, not gonna lie, makes me feel like I want to keep this one just because I don't have very many round kits left. So there's that. And then we've got our branded tool bag here. So let's see what's in the tool bag. All right, let me move this bag out of the way. I'll hang on to that just in case I'm going to put it all back. All right, so we've got 2 branded trays, little plastic trays. We've got a bag of baggies, which, like I said, I very rarely ever keep. We've got 2 purple scrunchies. We've got our very sharp pokey tweezers. We get 2 diamond painting pens, one which is this little, this is meant for AB drills. And then we get extra tips. We get a 3, a 6, and a straightener. And then we get 2 branded little plates of wax. So that's what's in the toolkit. Let me get all that put back in there, and then we'll look at the canvas. Okay, not gonna lie, trying to roll that canvas the other direction was a little tricky. So they roll it around these little foam things, and it was tied with the ribbon to keep it nice and tight, which is nice, but trying to roll it the other direction so that I can get it to relax a little bit. So we've got our instructions here, which I don't need, and then we've got our stickers here, which are not pre-cut because this is an older kit. So I probably will go through. These are the ones I think that they're not easily removable. So these I would want to make sure that I had washi tape underneath, and I would likely cut off the serial numbers here on the side so I just have the symbol and the DMC, because I diamond paint by symbol. I don't ever use these serial numbers, but I also need to get it to lay flat after it's been rolled up for that long. All right, let me give the canvas a chance to relax, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's our canvas, and I love the oranges and yellows and kind of burnt oranges of this kit. It's kind of big. It's 60 by 80, which is 23.5 roughly by 31.5. So let's measure. So we've got going across here 60. Now that does include, because Dreamer Designs does this, which I don't know of any other company that does this, about just a couple of millimeters, maybe 1/4 of an inch or less around each of the edges, is a section where there is color for the image but no drills placed, which I actually like, because that means I can cut right along the edge, because that 1/4 inch they give me is what I would need when I'm framing, so that all my drills will show through, but I've still got a little bit left that will hang on to that lip of the frame, so all my drills still show. So I do like that. Okay, so 60 this way, and then this way is supposed to be 80. Flatten it out a little bit. It's a little, I would say 79.5 rather than 80, but pretty darn close. And I will, as always, take some B-roll so you guys can kind of see the whole canvas close up. So 60 by 80, I like Dreamer Designs. It's a nice thick cover sheet. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to do this one already just because I think because I'm doing so many squares that I'm ready for a round, but I need to really look at this and decide, because it is so big, if I really want to do it. It is a lot of orange, which is kind of funny for me that I actually like this one because orange is one of my least favorite colors. But with all the yellows and different shades of orange and red and everything, I just really like the way it looked. Okay, so we have 63 colors. We do have a schematic on both sides, and it does include the DMCs. We've got up here in this corner, we've got our little thumbnail with all the information, the title, the artist, the design size. Over here, we've got all of their socials, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. Does anybody use Pinterest anymore? I don't. I gave up Pinterest a long time ago. And then we've got their little tagline here, paint with passion, down at the bottom. We've got their little warranty and then their logo down here at the bottom. Pretty standard diamond painting kit. Yeah, I think at this point, the next thing we need to do is look at the drills. So let's do that. All right, so I've got all the drills laid out. It does come with 4 ABs, which for as long ago as I bought this kit is actually a lot. So let's just jump in. Let me pick some drills here. So we've got lots of oranges and yellows and browns. Let's see what we get. So we've got 2 bags of this very bright orange. We've got 2 bags of this kind of yellow orange. We've got kind of a chocolate brown, a blue, another much lighter blue with not very many drills. We've got a dark brown, and then we've got 2 shades of kind of brick red, a very, very dark brick red, and then just a brick red. It feels kind of weird to have them in sleeves like this because so many of them have gone to individual baggies, or at least that's what I've been opening lately. All right, let me pick another one. So we've got a very light peach color. We've got 2 bags of this kind of dark orange. Then we've got a light green and almost like a little bit of turquoise green in there. And then we've got a bright yellow. We've got 2 different shades of butterscotch, this butterscotch and then slightly lighter. We've got kind of a dark blue and then kind of almost a khaki color. 63 drills is kind of a lot. I forgot how many this is. So we've got another kind of dark milk chocolate brown, like a very light green, a kind of dark red, a dark mauve, and we've got another kind of mulberry, dark mulberry red. We've got a very kind of mocha brown, just a plain brown, like a very spring green, a light green, and then some very, very dark purple. So we've got a very, very dark blue, slightly lighter dark blue. It's like a slate dark blue, a burnt orange, a green, and then we've got 2 colors of this kind of dark brownish orange. This one is slightly lighter than this one, a very kind of light caramel color, 2 different colors of dark greens, like a dark forest green and then a very dark green, and then a very, very dark brown. Then we've got like a tan color, another kind of very light mocha color, a green, a lighter green, kind of a pale yellow, an orange, a yellow, 2 different shades of green. That's kind of funny. There's like a crystal stowaway in there. And then like an olive green. So we've got like a kind of a dull yellow, kind of a sea green, a blue, a tan, dull yellow, a pale yellow, kind of a periwinkle, a very dark brown, kind of an olive green, kind of a dull coral red. And then our last one here has our ABs, but first we've got a couple of shades of light brown, and then we get our ABs. We've got a white AB, a yellow, a blue, and a red. Okay, so there's all 63 colors. Let me clean all of these off and then we'll go look at the canvas and see where the 4 ABs go. Okay, so for our 4 ABs, the white AB, as you might expect, is going to go some here in the sun's eyes and then kind of the highlights here on the sun's face. The yellow AB is mostly going to go down here in the bottom, over here in this kind of light section where the sun is shining on it or coming up from here. So a lot of the background here is that yellow AB. Not any in the sun, which is kind of interesting. And then our blue AB is over here in this section, just a little bit of the blue shining through there. So not a whole lot of the blue AB either. And then the last AB, which is the red AB, is here in the little blush on its cheek. There's not a whole lot of it either. Some down here on its little chin, and it looks like it's just those two places. Interesting. Now with 63 colors, if I wanted to add some in, that looks like it would be a nice place to do it. There's this leaf here on its forehead. Maybe I could add some in there. Of course, you could always add some ABs into the eyes, maybe some of the sunflowers or the leaves just to give them a little bit of a kick. Oh, it looks like there's some of the little blue AB kind of peeking through over here as well. This kind of turquoise color that's in the background might be fun to add some ABs to it as well. I mean, I'm trying to think pros and cons here to decide if I want to keep it. The biggest con is the size. It's a 60 by 80. However, for me, that's kind of offset a little bit because it's a round, so it will go much faster than if this was the same size in a square. And I do feel like it's a good mix of multi-placing and confetti, which is always nice. You've got some nice multi-placing going on in the sun and kind of the little area around the sun, but then there's some nice confetti where the flowers and everything are. So I feel like it would be a good mix of that, which is a plus for me. I like having both. I do really like the color palette, which again, for me is a bit weird because like I said, orange is not typically a color that I enjoy at all, but just kind of the burnt oranges and reds and yellows I really like. I think I'm leaning towards keep this one. I mean, it'd be a nice piece to have to hang up during autumn season. It kind of almost looks like one of those flags you would put out in your yard or whatever to indicate the season. So, and it's got sunflowers in it, which that's the state flower where I live. I feel like that would be maybe a nice little bit of nostalgia once we're not here anymore. Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards keep. Like I said, I think the only real con for me would be the fact that it's so big. But again, that's offset by the fact that it's a round, because rounds for whatever reason just seem to go so much faster. I don't know if it's a mental thing with me because it's not that much faster. Yes, rounds go faster because they're slightly bigger than squares, but it's not that much of a difference. I just feel like I could have a lot of fun with this. Now, this cover sheet does have a lot of wrinkles in it, so definitely would have to replace it with some release papers, but I can definitely do that. Maybe I'll make a cute design with like some autumn leaves or something and make that my release paper for this. I think I'm leaning towards keep, guys. But you let me know down in the comments what you think. Should I keep it? Should I let it go? What are some kind of the pluses and minuses that you see? Did I forget anything in my list when I'm kind of evaluating it? I will stick a link to it down below. I don't know if I can. I don't know if this one, I bought this a while ago, so I don't know if this one is still available on Dreamer Designs, but if it is, I'll stick a link to it. If not, I'll just stick a link to their website and you can go check it out. They have lots of cool stuff. I think that's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.